Welcome to Daytona International Speedway, everybody. I am your host, Rhino, from the Sub 4 RA channel, and today we are going to present you with the Great American Race. That's right, we are back at Daytona to kick off the 2020 season of the Adult Diecast Racing Cup. We've already had a busy week, but now we're going to cap it off with the first official points race of the day. Look at the fans ready for some action. And don't forget, the ADRC in 2020 is brought to you by 3dbotmaker.com, your one-stop shop for all your 164 diecast racing accessories. Just like the start gate you're going to see me use today here for the Daytona 500 and for the entire season. We'll also be using the crash bag and crash box from Michael's Diecast Garage and Racing. You can find him on Instagram. Alright, here is a look at all your 36 qualifiers for the third annual ADRC Daytona 500. All 6 segments ready to go. We're going to get segment 1 on the track. Get this thing kicked off. And just like that, segment 1 ready to go in the start gate. Going to be led down by your pole setter and your 2019 ADRC Cup champion, Frank Klein, in the 33. Next to him, she only qualified for one race last year. Very tough season, but looking to rebound this year in the 911 car. That's Carly Kay. Alright, a couple rookies occupying row 2. First in the 7 car from CRC Racing, that's Harry Hoon. On his outside in the 33 car, Jeffrey Earnhardt. And in row 3, here he is, 3D Botmaker, and on his outside, he had to race his way in. Started 13th in the second tier racing and ended up winning it, making the 500. The 3 car, B. Finn. Remember, 4 laps, winner will go on to the main event. For the first full points race of the year, let's do it. And look at the defending champ applying the block to the satellite team for Red Pill Racing. That's Dragon Claw. Staying in first, Frank Klein. We got 3 to go. Caution is out for an El Reco. And I think it might have been 3D Botmaker. Let's take a look. Yep, sure enough, it is 3D out of the race. Let's see if we can figure out what happened. All bunched up there. I think B. Finn might have gotten the back of him and dumped him, while Frank Klein takes him down, completes lap 2, still out in front. So 3D day is over, and this will push him out of the top 20. Let's see how he can continue going qualifying-wise, getting back into these races. So it's going to be Frank Klein, Harry Hoon, 2 to go. Oh man, let's go back and take a look at this. Look at this. The 2 RPR cars with their satellite team bunched up. Look at that. Carly Kay gives Dad a push and then a block. Wow, some great driving for the inexperienced Carly Kay. Look at that real speed. Now we're going to slow it down coming off that dreaded Max Trax turn. Carly Kay, nice job. Going to lead him down. 1 to go. Carly Kay, Frank Klein. Alright, so a bit of a surprise here. Carly Kay gets the segment win. Thought Frank Klein had this one wrapped up, but look at this. Not only does he puts the block on, but look at Harry Hoon comes back and picks up second place. Take a look at the steal there, passing Frank Klein. So not only does the defending champ not win the segment, he's going to have to go back to the thirds race. Depending on how that all plays out, we'll have to see how many cars are left towards the end. But for now, Carly K on to the main event. Segment 2's turn, and we got some tough ones in here, man. Jeff Purvis should have been your champ last year. Frank Klein earned it, but Jeff Purvis had it wrapped up. Let's see how he does. He won the Speedweeks straight. He is in a new car this year, the 51 car. Fans a little indifferent about it right now, but we'll see if they warm up to him depending on how things go this year. And the only rookie in this one is going to start in his outside in the 2 car. Also from CRC Racing, we saw Harry Hoon. Now we get a look at Burt Buzzard. Remember, these are Nero 62 powered cars. Speaking of which, row 2 in the 2 car. Yep, that's right, your Clash winner, Nero 62. On his outside, mellow yellow time, it is Chicken George for Nick Devers Racing. Row 3, a guy who came on so strong in the year last season, 2 race wins. Ken Castillo in the 75, and next to him in the 317 car, trying to hang on to a top 20 spot, Chef Squid. Oh man, what a train wreck of a lap there. El Reco, obviously, it's just a matter of how many cars got taken out here. Jeff Purvis is one of them. Burt Buzzard doesn't even complete his first lap in the ADRC. He's out of it, and who else? Chef Squid would be my guess because he initially, yep. Take a look at this. It looked like Chicken George, Chef Squid both have problems. Chef Squid off the track. Cameraman must have, look at Burt Buzzard sliding off the track, and he's out. I don't know what happened to Purvis. So Nero 62 and Ken Castillo have no problems on the lap despite everything that went on around them. Look at Burt Buzzard though, and then, oh, almost had it saved. And take a look there. That's tough. Jeff Purvis out of it. He did get 10 bonus points for winning the Speedweek straight. Burt Buzzard, tough first attempt here in the ADRC, and Chef Squid, this is going to, just like for 3D Bombmaker, push him out of the top 20. Might be a little bit of an uphill battle for those guys, so we're going to get them back to the garage now. We're going to restart this thing with 3 laps to go and only 3 cars, led by Nero 62, Ken Castillo, and then Chicken George hanging in there. All right, take a look at the replay, see what happened. They don't complete the lap. It looked like Chicken George got in the back of Nero 62, spins him out, and fortunately for Nero and maybe the rest of the field, yeah, they didn't finish the lap, but at least it didn't take him out. So we're going to restart it. Still 3 to go. All right, 3 veteran drivers looking good right there. So we still got 2 to go. Nero, Castillo, Chicken George. All right, we got the caution flag waving and a signal for the El Reco. It looked like Chicken George. It must be him. Now, I'm not sure what happened there. Look at that tire still spinning. I gotta say this, when this car has clean Arrow Flynn, when it has clean air, the 2 car of Nero 62 can book it. Ken Castillo still hanging in there, but we're going to be left with 2 to go. Look at that shot, the Daytona super stretch. Chicken George on his roof. They've got him back to the garage now, back to Dave Akers Customs Garage, your one-stop shop for all your diorama needs, I'd like to point out. But here we go. We got Nero, we got Castillo, we got 1 to go. All right, we've had 2 segments and 2 crazy passes here. Looks like Nero, I don't know if he rubbed with the wall, bounces off walls, and look at this, Castillo, just enough room. People don't realize Daytona, not exactly a wide track. Gets the pass on the outside, Ken Castillo. Continuing to do Red Pill Racing proud, going on, and will join Carly K, so that's 2 cars already for Red Pill Racing in the main event. Nero will have to try to get there by way of the staying alive rule. All right, nearing the halfway point here of the segment racing. Segment 3 is up, and I'll tell you right now, this is going to be a driver I really think is going to be one to look out for this season. The 9 car of Matthew Devers, starting next to him, finished 3rd in points last year. The 4 car of Bud. Row 2, he might be the rookie of the year favorite in the 12 car, James Clayman. Next to him, everybody's favorite party partner in the 8 car, Vinny. Nightlife. Row 3, in the 3, the rookie, that is Lucky Jackson. And next to him, the 4 car, Minerva Luca. All right, we got to go back and look at this. Great piece of handling. Getting bump drafted there by Clayman. Matthew Devers nearly loses it, but not only corrects it, but holds everybody off and going to lead them down. Matthew Devers, 3 to go. Clayman right next to him. All right, Lucky Jackson proving to not be as lucky as his name suggests. 2 to go, Matthew Devers and Bud. All right, caution on the track for, gotta expect it at Daytona, El Rico. Somebody in the back. Was it? It is Lucky Jackson, even less lucky this go around. Let's see what happened here. Goes off course, off track. Minerva Luca into the back of him. She had nowhere to go. I mean, you can't blame her on that one. Matthew Devers applying any block if need be. He had him blocked. And unfortunately for Lucky Jackson, another one of the rookies that's going to have to get towed back to the garage and go at it again next week. Back to Dave Akers Customs Garage. Here we go. We got 1 to go. Matthew Devers, James Clayman. All right, quite the bizarre lap here. Matthew Devers gets the segment win. But look at this towards the end. I don't know if Clayman goes down and blocks Bud, but look at this. Oh, he hits the wall somehow, and Bud is able to pass him. Take a look at it again. Oh, and Bud gets the right side, gets that front bumper on the right side past the checkers before Clayman does. So Devers, Bud, Clayman, Vinny, Nightlife, and Minerva Luca. We will be right back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jeremy West at West Orthodontics. At West Orthodontics, we understand that each patient, like each smile, is unique. To celebrate the new decade, we're offering $500 off full orthodontic treatment to the next 10 new patients. Do you know what you can do with $500? You could order 119 pumpkin spice lattes from Starbucks. You could eat 41 slices of avocado toast. Avocado toast doesn't come cheap, but $500 goes a long way. You can see Billy Joel in concert 5 times like I am right now. This is a green screen, but you get the point. What are you waiting for? Call us today. Schedule your complimentary consultation with me, Dr. West, in Modesto, Riverbank, or Patterson, and get started with your new beautiful smile.
Have you been accused of a crime that you did not commit? Then you or a loved one need to get on the phone now and call the law offices of Harry, Dingle, and Berry. They've been serving you since 2002. Do not delay. Pick up that phone now and make that call.
All right, we got 3 rookies here in segment 4 on the track and the start gate ready to go. Going to be led down by the black 3 of Paducah. On his outside in the 1 car, Glitter Girl. Row 2 looking to make a statement here in 2020. Get back to his series championship ways in the 48 car, Jimmy Johnson. Starting on his outside, this Paducah's teammate, the Silver 3 of Jason, driving for Toon Tracks Racing. Row 3 in the 1 car, Minerva Luca or something like that. And in row 3 in the 832 Roadrunner, JoJo Kendall. Well, that didn't take long. Caution waving. Signal for the El Reco. And I believe that was towards the back, perhaps JoJo Kendall. Yep, sure enough, JoJo Kendall off the track, unfortunately. Gonna have to take that car to the back, the 832, formerly driven last year by, and I gotta say it again, Alexander H. Kiss-stealing, wheelin' dealin', limousine ride, you flying. But not racing this year. All right, here we go. Paducah, Glitter Girl, 3 to go. I got a cold, just in case you didn't know. All right, those drivers showing some great handling. We got 2 to go. Paducah, Glitter Girl still your front row. All right, Nasora Charuncle or something like that had a little bit of a bobble. We got 1 to go. Paducah, Glitter Girl gonna bring them down. All right, Paducah leads from beginning to end for Toon Tracks Racing, going on to the main event. It's time for segment 5 to show their stuff. Going to be led by the 281 car of Ronnie McD. On his outside in the 3 car, Golden Girl. Row 2, another 3 car, that's Stella Beans. On her outside, the rookie in the 9 Mountain Dew car, because who doesn't like Mountain Dew? That's Skeeter Davis. And in row 3, replacing Amber Clignatant in the 713 car, plus on a new team, the H-Town Hustlers, but still powered by Michael's Diecast Garage and Racing Power. That's Jim. These boots were made for walking. And next to him, the 68 car, Never Leave Your Wingman, Rusty Nubbins. All right, guys, this might be, so far, the most impressive lap. Look at this. Ronnie McD, no drafting help at all, doing it all on his own. And then at the end, goes up, blocks Golden Girl, and then here comes Skeeter Davis into the side of Ronnie McD. Everybody gets through okay. Skeeter Davis now up on the front row with 3 to go. All right, somebody get Skeeter Davis an ice pack and some Tylenol because he has an El Reco. Off the track, I don't know if he... Ooh, there's Jim Boots as well, but Boots still in it. Let's see what happened here. Oh, Boots, looked like Boots got in the back of Nubbins, and Nubbins in the back of Skeeter Davis going into the turn. And look at Ronnie McD holding off Golden Girl there. Very impressive racing at the front. Skeeter Davis got up there and then lost it just like that. No fault of his own, however. Taking it back to Dave Akers Customs Garage. All right, we're going to restart this. Nubbins, Golden Girl with 2 to go. Oh man, big impact for Rusty Nubbins there, but the good news for him, makes a couple of passes and Rusty Nubbins is in position now to get this segment win going to the main event. Ronnie McD is still leading him down, 1 to go. All right, Ronnie McD gets the segment win. Looked like Rusty Nubbins might have had a little bit of help from Jim Boots there. Off the track, knocks him from 2nd to 5th. All right, sixth and final segment on the track, going to be led down by the 4-car, the Rookie. She has competed in the Indy 500 that was run on the Sub-4 RH channel a couple of years ago. Now running for H-Town Hustlers on the 4-car, it's Miss Tinky. On her outside in the 11-car, that's Lady Red Pill. Row 2, the Rookie in the 29-car, Chris, the third of Toon Tracks Racing's cars that have qualified. Got all 3 rookie cars to qualify. Next to Chris is going to be the 7-car of Chloe K. Row 3 in the 1-car, Sean from Redline Salvage Inc. And on his outside, the only car from Carrera 782 to make it, because he's in the top 20 in points to start this season from last year, the 12-car of El Diablo Al Pastor. Who let the dogs out? All right, take a look at this. Could have been a potentially dangerous situation here. Chris in the 29 car gets loose and then is going to get shoved almost into the crowd there. Goes over the Daytona infield. Luckily, nobody hurt. We got 3 to go. Miss Tinky, Lady Red Pill. I gotta say, Miss Tinky looking extremely smooth in that 4 car. Chris now up to second. 2 to go. Wow, strong pass there, Lady Red Pill, but does she have enough on the outside? It's gonna have teammate help from Chloe K. 1 to go. Miss Tinky, Lady Red Pill. All right, once Chris went up, put the block on Lady Red Pill, that left easy, smooth sailings for Miss Tinky to get the segment win on to the main event. All right, guys, this is where we do our 6th race, 5ths, 4ths, 3rds, 2nds, and then the main event. What we're going to do different this year, we're going to try to combine as many of these 6th, 5ths, 4ths as we can without getting too many cars on the track, but also making this a little bit more exciting. So, especially with Daytona, we had a lot of El Ruccos. We're combining the 6th, the 5ths, the 4ths. Winner of this is going to be 2 laps. Will go on to the 2nds and 3rds combined. 2 laps going to be led down by Stella Beans and Vinny Oonce Nightlife. They're readjusted for the cars that finished 3rd or up in the front and aligned based on their qualifying times, and then they're followed by the 4ths, the 5ths, and I think we might have had 1 in the 6th. But here we go. 2 laps, winner moves on. Wow, all 13 cars made it through. Let's see what happened to Vinny Nightlife. Gets loose off the track and out of the race. The only one out of the race. Look at all the Red Pill and the Dragon Claw cars. There's Vinny. Unfortunately for the party guy, out of the race, and we're going to have 1 to go. Stella Beans and Chloe K going to lead them down. Oh, Nasara Trungle or something like that. Look at that. That's all stocks there behind Chloe K. She didn't stand a chance once they all lost the draft. And then look at this. He does it again. As the other cars are wrecking behind him. Oh, look at Carly K. It's B. Finn. Gonna move on to the 2nds and 3rds. Man, this guy. Wow, look at that. Oh, Sean didn't pass the checkers until that hit by Minerva Luca. Oh, look at that pile up there. Carly K didn't even finish. She got shoved into the pit row entrance. Let's take a look at this real speed. Oh, man. Gonna slow it down. That was a pretty wild lap right there. A lot going on. Cars going off track. Cars wrecking down the home stretch. Cars going and shoving it into pit road. And look at that. Wow. 3-car. The 3-car of Jason goes over. It looked like Al Pastor. Wow. That's wild. All right now. All right, so B. Finn becomes the staying alive car for the 4th, 5th, and 6th combined. He'll start at the rear of the 2nd/3rds here. This is all the cars that finished 2nd up front and readjusted, lined up by how they placed in qualifying time-wise. And then same for the cars that finished 3rd. I think it's going to be a little bit more exciting to start doing this and speed up the races just a little bit. So we're going to be led. Look at a lot of Nero 62 cars. Actually, all 4 of them. Plus, on the outside, the 29 and 7, both powered by Nero 62 Customs. Going to be led down by the 1 car of Glitter Girl. And on our outside, the 29 car of Chris. 2 laps. Winner goes on to the main event. Boy, you know S is hitting the fan here. We got the 2nds and 3rds with the main event shot on the line. We had the big one. Look at that. Somebody already flying off the track. And look at this Nero 62's cars powered by Nero 62. And look at Frank Klein off the track. But look at all the cars. Well, it doesn't seem as bad now. Frank Klein off the track. I think Lady Red Pill got into the back of him. I can't make out who went off the track. It looked like they landed on their wheels. Frank Klein lucky to still be in this. We're going to have to sort this out. It looks like a couple of Nero 62 cars. Yeah, it looks like Glitter Girl and Golden Girl both involved. But we're going to be led down by Bud and then the 7 car of Harry Hoon. 1 to go. Wow, impressive lap. Not sure. Looks like his line might have been just a little bit faster. That helped Harry Hoon. And he gets free of all the malarkey going on behind him. Unfortunately for the rest of the cars, all bunched up there at the checkers. Harry Hoon, the rookie, getting it done on the outside. He will be going on to the main event. And the main event brought to you in part by
41 slices of avocado toast.
Hashtag avocado toast. Matter of fact, hey, I'm still waiting on mine. Where's it at? Forget it. No need to worry about avocado toast when it is main event time. That's right, Daytona 500. One of these cars will be your Daytona 500 champion for the very first time. Gonna be led by the 4 car of Miss Tinky in row 1, looking to become the first female to win the Daytona 500. On her outside, in the 9 car Matthew Devers. Row 2, the rookie in the 3 car Paducci. On his outside, in the 911 Carly Kay. Row 3 in the 75 car Ken Castillo. On his outside in the 281 Ronnie McD. And all alone in row 4, the rookie and the staying alive car, the 7 of Harry Hoon. 4 laps. Let's do it. All right, look at this. Miss Tinky might be tough to pass, but look at the outside line. Had no help at all. So Paducci and Carly Kay advance past, Ken Castillo advanced past that outside line. Miss Tinky and now Paducci in the front row with 3 to go. All right, so far 2 laps into it, the outside line proving to not be worthy of the inside. Miss Tinky is looking strong. I don't know if anybody can pass her. We got 2 to go. Being led by Miss Tinky and Ken Castillo up to second. Man, you got to hand it to these drivers. They're driving hard but clean. Look at this, the outside a little bit better this time, but still, I don't know if anybody can pass Miss Tinky. Look at, oh man, Matthew Devers, hard impact there. I'm not sure who got into the back of him, but here we go. We are coming up on 1 to go. Miss Tinky Paducah. Who's going to take it? That's it. Miss Tinky becomes the first female to ever win the Daytona 500 in our third running. Look at this. Matthew Devers gave it quite the effort. Paducah falls back to third, but it just appeared today nobody was going to touch Miss Tinky. It could be a great car built for Daytona, but that is your official finishing order. Miss Tinky with the win. Congratulations to her, the H-Town Hustlers, and their builder, Michael's Diecast Garage and Racing. All right, time to get down to the Sub 4 RA Victory Lane podium, brought to you by Dave Akers Customs. Remember, guys, if it wasn't built by Dave, it was built by somebody else. All right, guys, a lot of firsts. The first time a female has won the Daytona 500. The first time H-Town Hustlers, brand new team, has made it to Victory Lane, and the first time Miss Tinky herself has made it. First time racing too, so it's a first all over the place. However, speaking of first, nobody picked Miss Tinky to come in first. A little surprising, but going forward, I don't think that will be the case with everybody who picks cars to win. All right, guys, now at this time, let's go through the point standings, see where everybody stands after one race. Remember, Nero 62 started with 10 points for winning the Clash, and Jeff Purvis started with 10 points for winning the Speedweek straight. All right, guys, Miss Tinky and all her team partying it up here still in Victory Lane for the Daytona 500 victory. Comment down below. Speedweeks has come to an end. The very first time we've had a complete Speedweeks. Comment down below what you thought of it, and should we do it continuing going forward again in the 2021 season. But off to a good start for 2020. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next one.